You always make everything complicated. Lena threw the flowers on the table hard, smiling brightly but full of sarcasm. For 16 years they never truly saw me. And at this moment I sat in the corner, ignored like air. 2 years later I sat in a cafe wearing headphones. My father approached hesitantly, smiling stiffly. You left us all surprised. I nodded silently, sipping coffee, watching him flounder, knowing in my heart he could never control me again. When our brief meeting ended, I put on my coat to leave. My phone rang. His voicemail short and urgent. We should have handled things differently. Your mother wants to see you too. I gently pressed delete. Only his panic and regret remained on the street. At that moment my life belonged entirely to me, and they could only watch what they missed, powerless and embarrassed. When I was 16 there were no warnings. The clatter of dishes louder than their voices. I learned to cook, do laundry, take the bus to school. Every time I saw a stranger at the door, I hoped someone would call my name. Every time it was disappointment. I realized even if I disappeared, they would not notice. This indifference had no yelling, yet heavier than any scolding. So I decided to leave. At 18 I packed my backpack. No party, no birthday cake. Morning sunlight glinting on the zipped bag. The bus left town, my heart racing. Raphael waited in a small apartment on the outskirts of the city. Not big but quiet. Water stains and creaking old wooden floors felt real. I found a part-time job at a nearby restaurant, mostly mornings. Sometimes covering evening shifts. I stayed busy. I started community college, paying my own tuition. When money was tight I ate canned food. Each finished assignment gave me a faint pride. Mel and Drew became my friends. They did not ask about family, only about character. Late at night we debugged equipment, met deadlines, and ate snacks. I told them I had parents once, but they never really saw me. They nodded silently, just kept me company. The freedom of silence replaced the oppression at home. For the first time life could belong to me. 2 years later I completed an associate degree and transferred to a 4-year university. Technical support in the library made me feel needed. Family still silent, as if I never existed. Occasionally seeing parents contacting friends or fake smiling photos of Lena tightened my chest. Then I remembered my work outside stayed calm. Sweat and effort proved I could be needed without their approval. 2 years later, one day my phone lit up, father calling. I did not pick up, holding the phone watching it flash. Voicemail short and stiff. We just wanted to know how you were. No apology, no acknowledgement of neglect. I pressed delete and kept working. 2 days later Lena messaged. Dad has been looking for you, you should call. I scrolled through her social feed. Photos of the family smiling perfectly. I did not respond, feeling anger build in my chest. Parents never realized their neglect until it became inconvenient for them. I decided to wait for the next step. 2 days later father sent photos with a message. I still did not look, deleted immediately. This was the start of me controlling the situation. Eventually I agreed to meet him in a cafe for only an hour. I sat with headphones until he approached. Hesitant smile, trying to hide nerves. You look good, he said stiffly. I nodded silently, calm eyes. He ordered coffee, cleared throat. You left us all surprised, he said. I looked out the window. He continued, we thought you were just staying at a friend's house. In a few sentences, no apology, no acknowledgement of neglect. I spoke, why now? He froze half a second, then said, Grandma passed away, there are things at home, we wanted to contact you. I scoffed, not for me, just for your convenience. Father opened his mouth. I already had my coat on. When you left no one cared, you know it yourself. He was silent, eyes flickering. I left the cafe calm inside. The next day he called. I let it ring until it hung up. Message showed we should have handled things differently. Your mother wants to see you too. I did not reply, sat quietly all day. Recalling past birthdays ignored. Dinner table silence, parents' indifference, Lena's mocking all resurfaced. I realized they still had not truly apologized. So I sent a message. I am living well, not reopening old wounds, please respect that. I turned off my phone, enjoyed the peace. Weekend I focused on freelance projects. Building donation systems. Friends and mentors' trust made me feel full. This silence was no longer loneliness but choice. A few days later, Lena messaged again. You are so cold, Dad is hurt. I read without replying. Cold, I remembered decades of being ignored. I tried, helped, endured being unseen. This is not coldness but self-preservation. Calls, messages, urgings could not change my chosen life. Life stable, work independent, friends warm. I finally understood blood does not equal understanding. Nor does it equal recognition of value. I chose to live where I am seen. Past wounds became strength, not shackles. I do not hate them, hate only wastes energy. I left not to punish but to create a complete life for myself. The silence of freedom brought peace. Table lights, music, all belonged to me. I occasionally reply to old neighbors' greetings but do not get pulled back. I stand in my world firm, calm, self-sufficient. Family may never understand. No matter, I have a real life. Every morning I see the marks of my effort. Projects launched, friends gathering, dinners cooked alone, quiet nights. No family pressure, no fake smiles, no passive emotions. I built a safe space. Redefined home and being seen. Past pain became a mirror, not a chain. I no longer explain myself, no longer wait for apology. Freedom, respect, control. This is revenge and self-fulfillment. Their powerlessness and anxiety are my calm victory. Every deleted message, every unanswered call reshapes boundaries. Their anxiety cannot change me. And my heart is steadfast. One day they will understand the one lost was me. Not that I lost them. I smile, continue living. Every day an independent, complete victory.